Hey guys, this is Tom with DraftMagic.com, and we're about to start the next Gatecrash PTQ. Very excited. Going to be doing some more M13 sealed right before kind of Return to Ravnica starts up. So, still very, very new to the format. Had a chance to do one about 2 weekends ago, and so if you guys want to watch that, check it out on my channel. But we should be starting soon, and I'm very excited to see what our pool holds. Okay guys, here we are for the sealed pool. Let's have a look. Now we got a nice Planeswalker there. So we have Krenko and a couple different lands. Alright then. Well, let's take a look by color here. So one of the things that I like to do in sealed is just make sure that I have a decently strong creature base. Just because sealed is a lot slower and a lot of games come down to just who has more creatures. Let's take a look and see if we can take advantage of Krenko. So far, I mean, we definitely have some decent creatures in red. Got a Krenko's Command, which is really nice. Let's take a look. We've got a Searing Sphere. Wild Guess is fun. We have an Arms Dealer. Oh, this is actually looking pretty good. Let's see. Boar, a couple Trumpet Blasts. Krenko himself. Fire Elemental is fine. Turn to Slag. Reckless Brute is okay. And actually, I mean, Volcanic Strength isn't bad. It's, you know, it's definitely good as a sideboard card, and in sealed it's probably fine just because, I mean, it's probably a 1 in 2 chance that most decks will be running red. Maybe a little bit less, but still pretty good. Nicol Bolas, what a beating. We could just try to just run Nicol Bolas. He seems unbelievably powerful, but super late. Alright, so what do we have here for the rings? Still quite new here to the set, so gems might be okay. Primal Clay is probably going to go in. Let's see. Well, actually, the gems and Nicol Bolas is kind of a pretty cool combo. We could just try to run like a Nicol Bolas deck. It'd be kind of fun. Let's see, what else do we have? So, I mean, the red looks alright. The white looks pretty strong, at least for the O-rings that I'm seeing right now. Double O-ring. War Falcon is okay. Couple bears. Get a Divine Verdict. You know, I'm not sure how I feel about Angelic Benediction. I guess in the Exalted deck it could be fine. It seems alright. And a Protector. It might just be a little bit too weak. I'm not sure. Oh, we do have a Serra Angel. And a couple Battleflight Eagles. Prized Elephant. Okay, so Divine Favor may or may not make it. Oxes, random Duver. I guess we have the Ring of Thune, which gives Vigilance. So, I mean, white's looking alright. The creatures are pretty substandard. I mean, with the exception of like the Protector and the Serra Angel. But I mean, it does have double O-ring, so this might be like a nice splash here for us. We might run white. I am kind of tempted to just run the red, blue, black. Let's see what black offers here for us. Alright, so in black we have Bloodthorn Vampire is fine, Zero the Ferox, Execution, I guess this guy's okay. Couple Walking Corpses. I like the Bloodhunter Bat. Prowler is quite good. And Mark of the Vampire. Okay. Essence Drain. Crippling Blight. Not too bad. Got a big Doofer right here, and then some Disentombs, which are fine. Well, I mean, the black's okay. Blue has a couple unsummons, which could be pretty good. Negate. Essence Scatter is still fine, especially in this format. Sleep can be definitely busted. Divination. So we have some nice blue spells. Fairy Invaders. Tricks of the Trade. So probably not bad. What does green give us? We have a couple Recluses, Dustdale Worm, Spider, yeah, Beast Tracker. Green's kind of poopy. I mean, it's okay, but it's just not enough. Let's take a look and see if we were to build a Nicol Bolas deck, what would that look like? Definitely want to play both gems. Alright, so there's 38 right here. Probably not running Wild Guess. Let's see. Servant's fine. Bloodthorn, I guess, is okay. I mean, Bloodthorn Vampires can be pretty good with Arsonists. It's kind of a nice combo. Probably not playing Brute. Steelborn Ghoul seems okay at best. Probably, I guess we can cut some of this stuff here. Hatchling's probably bad in a 3-color deck. We may not have enough creatures to make Mog Flunkies all that good, but it is a goblin, and it helps with Krenko and Arms Dealer. We're going to cut Strength. I don't know if we want Mark of the Vampire or Tricks of the Trade or both, or I'm not sure which. Sleep seems like a pretty good card here. It's kind of more aggressive. I guess it can help us stall a little bit, but I'm not sure that we want it in this deck. Trumpet Blast, probably not as good. I mean, so we could go something like this, and then just cut a couple cards here, maybe cut like Negate. Although Negate still seems fine. I like the Unsummons because it helped us stall. Could probably cut a couple Walking Corpses. We're getting closer here. Probably, I mean, I think Fire Elemental is fine. It's just kind of like a big dumb animal to put out there. Let's see, do we want to cut any other creatures? Mog Flunkies really is pretty bad with this few creatures. I mean, it's good with the Arms Dealer and the Krenko, but that's about it. Problem is, like in this deck, if we don't draw Nicol Bolas, it's a little awkward. Whereas if we were to do like a white deck with double O-Ring and Sarah Angel and a couple doofers, might be a little bit better. I mean, Nicol Bolas has got to be an absolute bomb if we can have him hit play. With both gems, we want to cut. We probably want to play like at least 17 land, I think. Alright, so if we're not aggressive, I mean, like Bloodthorn Vampire is okay, definitely with the Arsonists. Probably cut Mark of the Vampire. Probably just not aggressive enough. I mean, it's fine for like a later game kind of play, but I think we're okay without it. Suppose we could cut the unsummons. I mean, they just seem really good though. I mean, just we're not really tempo. We're just kind of stall. But so if we cut the unsummons, takes it down to 24. And I guess then we can cut like a weak creature. Maybe we just cut Fire Elemental. Should be a double red. I mean, then Mogflunkers really are very bad. Well, we do have Krenko's Command. I guess I don't know how good Bloodthorn Vampire really is. Like it's fine with like Arsonist, but I mean if they don't have 1-drops or like 1 toughness guys, it's kind of bad. Maybe just cut Bloodthrone. I mean it is good with Krenko though. It's actually kind of hilarious with Krenko. But well, is it better than Fire Elemental? Yeah, I think it might be. I mean, so we do have like Krenko's Command. We can cause it to be somewhat of a threat. I'm not sure if this deck wants Trumpet Blast. I don't think so. I guess I kind of like having a big body just to try to get there, but I guess we can. No, I think I'm gonna play the Bloodthorn Vampire here instead. Kind of run it like that. Yeah, I kind of like that. We could still play the Unsummons potentially. I'm not sure if Sleep is something we want to be playing this deck either. It could be good. We don't really have that many creatures though. I guess like if we're up against green, we can like board into the unsummoned plan. Alright, let's see what we've got here for lands. We've got the Summit, Evolving Wilds. Let's see, 3, 5, 7. Do I agree with that? Well, I mean, most of our blue cards are pretty late, so I don't think we need 4 sources. Should be enough. Well, we've got the gems. Since we have both gems, I think we're probably fine going like with 2. Probably 2, 6, 7. Because we've got double black, so I think 2, 6, 7 should be okay. We still want more red because we've got Krenko and like early goblins. Yeah, I think I like that. Alright, let's take a look at some backup plans and see if we were not to build the red, black, blue monstrosity. We could look at like a deck with white. I mean, I might just be crazy here by not running both O-rings. Like they're so good, and I'm just kind of trying to force the Nicol Bolas plan, but at the same time, it's a pretty sweet plan. I'm going to put that deck over here for now. I mean, like, we have some pretty sweet stuff here. I think actually Benediction might even be fine in that deck. It's more kind of just like straightforward, get there. And we probably would pair this with probably red. I mean, like blue has like the. I suppose we could go like pair with blue and do like the unsummons and sleep and whatnot. Might be. We only have like 15 cards though here. Might run like the white ring potentially. We could also like pair it with. What would be the best pair here? Maybe black. Probably the red, to be honest. I mean, like the red would probably run like Cranko, turn to Slag. The Boar, probably Primal Clay. Searing Spear, Arm Stealer, Arsonists. This might just be a better deck, I'm not sure. Flunkies. Cranko's Command. It's 26 already. Probably what runs maybe like Wild Guess or maybe like Volcanic Strength. Probably Volcanic Strength. I don't know if the ring is good enough here. Like, Primal Clay is okay, but not amazing. War Falcon is pretty bad. Here's 25. Probably runs like Dragon Hatchling. Cutting Ring. Maybe like Trumpet Blast. I wonder if Trumpet Blast is better here than Volcanic Strength. Could kind of go either way. It's probably better, I mean, if we have a couple flyers. Although, I mean, Strength makes these do for lions so much better. Well, this deck is definitely more straightforward. I don't know if it's better or not, but maybe cut like a Battleflight Eagle. Although, I mean, Eagle seems pretty good with the lions. I think these cards are fine. What do we cut here? Maybe like cut one Eagle. Like a Silver Coat Lion, or just run like 16 land. Probably just run 16 land. So like this is the other deck that we could run, I think, instead of running the Nicol Bolas Monstrosity. So with this deck, definitely more straightforward, you know, more about just kind of getting in with some of the boars, whatnot, flying over for the win, using Sarah Angel and O-Rings to make the way there. I don't know if Benediction is good enough. I mean, it seems pretty good, like especially in this kind of deck. Got a couple Exalted triggers, and then just use like the rest of our removal to get there. I mean, this is straightforward, probably better, but you know, this other deck looks really fun. And I mean, come on, Nicol Bolas, how could you turn that down? The mana is definitely much worse. Well, it's actually not that much different. I mean, it's 2 colors, so it's closer there, but what does this deck do? Just like kill some of their stuff and then tries to play Nicol Bolas? Yeah. I mean, he's pretty late. He's so expensive too. This is probably just a better deck. Alright, if we were to add land, what would we run? 8/8? Yeah, I pretty much agree with that. What do you guys think? Should we do Nicol Bolas plan or the red-white plan? This deck is probably better. I think I'm just gonna run this one instead. It hurts, but you know. I think it's just a little bit more straightforward, and the double O-ring is so good, and the angel. We'll see. We'll see which one's better. So part of me kind of wants to get this other Battleflight Eagle in here, but oh, and we forgot to fault the Evolving Wilds. Oops, let's fix that real quick. Actually, I think we want 8 red and less plans. Oh, too late. Yeah, I don't know which one's better. I think I'm more comfortable with this kind of deck here, but the Nickel Bolas deck definitely looks fun as hell to play. So we'll see you for round 1.